Hello and welcome back to Johnnie Bennie Campus News, your go-to channel for updates on campus life and events. I'm Ben Bugbee.
And I'm Daisha Gray. Now let's get into this week's top stories.
This Friday, April 19th at 7 p.m., Alum Hall at CSB will be bustling with culture and celebration as the African Student Association presents UMTU at their annual gala. Attendees are encouraged to don their finest African attire for an evening of culinary delights, vibrant music, and captivating performances, all in homage to the rich tapestry of African diaspora. Don't miss out on this opportunity to immerse yourself in a world of diversity and unity. RSVP now to secure your spot at this unforgettable event.
Get ready to reach new heights this Friday, April 19th from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Warner Palestra in SJU. The Institute for Women's Leadership, in collaboration with The Wall, presents Bennie Climb Time exclusively for female and genderqueer students. It's a chance to meet peers, learn climbing techniques, and embrace the thrill of scaling new challenges. Don't miss out on this empowering opportunity to conquer new heights.
On Friday, April 19th from 1 to 4 p.m. at Murray Hall 160 CSB, where the Multicultural Center, Japanese Bunka Club, and Archipelago Caribbean Association will host International Tea Time. Join in to celebrate an upcoming National Tea Day on April 21st and indulge in the cultural richness surrounding tea. From bubble tea to switcha, this event promises a flavorful journey through various global tea traditions.
Attention outdoor enthusiasts, gear up for an immersive experience this Friday and Saturday, April 19th through 20th, as paddle making takes center stage. Participants will delve into the art of crafting wooden paddles with options ranging from laminated to bent or straight shaft designs. Priced at $90 for outdoor U members and $130 for non-members. This exclusive workshop offers a hands-on opportunity to shape your own paddle under expert guidance. With space limited to just 10 participants, secure your spot now for a weekend of woodworking and adventure.
This Saturday, April 20th, prepare to embark on an exhilarating journey with the Peer Resource Program's Case Day Getaway Climbing Trip. Departing at 7 a.m. to Taylor Falls, Minnesota, participants will enjoy a full day of guided climbing at Interstate State Park. Whether you're a second seasoned climber or a first-timer, this trip offers a chance to explore the outdoors. With all equipment provided along with meals throughout the day, don't miss out on this opportunity for adventure and camaraderie. Reserve your spot now.
Get ready for Flynn Fest, exclusively for CSB SJU students, happening this Saturday from 1 to 5 p.m. at the open lot on Fruit Farm Road in Flint Town. This student-led event promises DJs, food trucks, and a bear garden for 21+ students for a day of fun and relaxation. Remember to bring your student ID for entry and to enjoy perks like a $10 food truck voucher and free ice cream. With hopes to establish a new CSB and SJU tradition, this event, supported by both students and administration, is not to be missed. Check out the St. John Senate Flynn Fest Instagram post for more details.
Yeah, I look forward to going to that, Daisha. I think it'll be a wonderful time.
Yeah, I can imagine that it's going to be exciting.
Yes, indeed. Now, turning our attention to the weather. Let's get the latest updates from Landon Monio for the weekend weather report from Johnnie Bennie Media.
Thanks, Ben and Daisha, and welcome back to the Johnnie Bennie Weekend Weather Report. I'm Landon Monio, your weather reporter. Let's dive right in. This weekend, expect high wind speeds on Friday, with gusts as high as 30 miles per hour. On Saturday and Sunday, wind speeds will return to normal around 10 to 15 miles per hour. Friday starts off the weekend cloudy with a high of 43. Friday night will be mostly cloudy with a low of 28 degrees. Saturday is mostly sunny with a high of 47. Saturday night will be mostly clear with a low of 29 degrees. To wrap up the weekend, Sunday is sunny with a high of 57 degrees. On Sunday night, temperatures will drop to 36 degrees. Next week, temperatures will reach the high 60s. Expect a 50% chance of rain showers early next week. That's all for this weekend's weather. I'm Landon Monio, and this has been your Johnnie Bennie Campus News Weekend Weather Report. Remember to be safe, stay warm, and have a fantastic weekend.
Thanks as always, Landon.
Now, shifting gears, let's head over to our sports reporters, Chloe and Olivia, who will bring you the latest highlights in the world of Johnnie Bennie sports this week.
Thanks, Ben. I'm Chloe Moore.
And I'm Olivia Smith.
And welcome back to the Johnnie Bennie Sports Roundup, your source for updates on Johnnie and Bennie sports.
Chloe will start off this week's episode by telling you about CSB softball's sweep of McAllister in St. Paul last Sunday.
St. Ben's traveled to McAllister in a doubleheader sweep, batting in 33 runs on 31 hits, making it their biggest offensive performance of the season. The Bennies moved to 14-12 overall and 9-1 in the MIAC, moving into first place in the conference. They won Game 1 15-5 and Game 2 18-2, making it their 12th win in 13 games, and the most runs by St. Ben's since a 19-1 win over UW River Falls on February 26th of 2022. Sophomore Kat Smetana led the team with 5 hits in 8 at-bats. Junior Sammy Mutzel had 4 base hits and 6 runs with an average of 667. St. Ben's hit at average of 437 as a team and a slug marked of 890. Sophomore Olivia Totkus has tied the school record for home runs in a season with 9, which was set by Lexi Alm in 2014. Senior Tori Benson has 19 career home runs, hitting 2 in each game. In Game 1, Smetana had a career-high 4 hits, Erickson added 4 RBIs, and Benson and Totges added to the blowout with a homer each to win 15-5. Addie Bone earned the win to move to 5-2 on the year in the circle. In Game 2, the Bennies had a season best of 10 runs in the 6th inning. Totkus led the Bennies with 3 hits, RBI, and a run scored. 9 other players had hits, and 5 of them batted multi-hit games. Benson had a 2-run homer in the 6th, pushing the score to 18. Good luck to St. Ben's hosting St. Mary's at 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. this Saturday, April 20th.
St. Ben's Golf competed at the Gusty Spring Open at Emerald Greens Golf Course last weekend. The Bennies carded a 97 over par, 343 and 330, finishing 5th out of 11 teams. Sophomore Jamie Bimberg led the Bennies with a top 10 finish. She shot 18 over par over 2 days to finish 162, 83 on day 1, and 79 on day 2. She tied her career second best with her 79 on day 2 with 12 pars. She had a team high of 19 in the tournament. Sophomore Catherine Jantz was 22 over the total 24 par, shooting a total of 168 and 86 then 82. Senior 3-time All-MIAC Emily Renner opened her spring season with a tie for the 25th, shooting 26 over par at 170 and then 84 and then 86. Next up, the Bennies traveled to Bethel University at Oneka Ridge Golf Course on Saturday, April 20th.
St. Benedict Outdoor Track and Field Team had 13 top 8 finishes, 2 titles, a meet and stadium record, and 7 top 10 program marks as split squads competed at both the Minnesota State Open and the Bethel Invitational last Saturday, April 13th. At the MSU Open, Jalen Alberg won the pole vault title at 3.62 meters. It was a mark that ranks 3rd all-time at CSB. The Bennies also had another top program mark as freshman Sabria Farquharson placed 2nd in the long jump at 5.55 meters. Over at the Bethel Invitational, senior 14-time All-American Fiona Smith continued her impressive season by clocking the 3rd fastest 1,500-meter time in Division III, winning the event with a stadium and meet record of 4 minutes, 29 seconds, and 2 milliseconds. Now, on to Bennie lacrosse and their successful weekend.
Sophomore Samley Hackey and first-year Lizzie Shrubey led a record-breaking performance for CSB lacrosse in the 23-3 road victory over Augsburg last Friday night. It was the 4th straight win and moved St. Ben's to 5-3 overall and 2-0 in the conference. The Bennies set a program record for most goals in a game with 23. In the past 4 games, CSB has outscored their opponent 77-21. Leading the scoring record performance was Sammy Hackley, the sophomore who broke her own record for goals in the game with 9. First-year Livy Shrubey stole the record for points in the game through with 10. She had 5 goals and 5 assists. Sophomore Chloe Lewis dominated in goal, allowing just 3 goals. This was the 3rd time of the season Lewis has allowed 5 goals or fewer. Bennie lacrosse was supposed to face Northwestern on Wednesday night, April 17th, but the game was canceled and will not be rescheduled. The Bennies are using the extra time to prep for their next game against Cornell College on Saturday, April 20th in Iowa. Next up, Chloe will tell you about CSB Tennis's tight conference loss in St. Paul last weekend.
Bennie Tennis fell to McAllister in a nail-biter 5-4 last Sunday. Despite sweeping doubles, the Bennies fell to 6-6 overall and 4-2 in the MIAC after only winning one singles match. At number 1 doubles, juniors Ashley Tiroli and Sophia Jonas continued their solid, outstanding season. The duo beat McAllister's Meg Ulrich and Sydney Ellison 8-4. Tiroli and Jonas are now 6-2 overall and 5-1 in MIAC play. At number 2 doubles, seniors Peyton Copel and Greta Nesbitt beat the Scots Savannah Hagen and Elizabeth Trevathan in a close match 8-6. Nesbitt and Copel are still undefeated in MIAC play at 6-0. The Bennies' only singles win came at number 6 singles. First year, Rihanna Steinhaus won her second straight match with a 6-3 then 6-2 win over McAllister's Sedona Crosby. Steinhaus is now 3-3 in the MIAC. CSB Tennis returns to action at St. Mary's University tomorrow at 2 p.m. Now we'll switch over to Johnnie Sports, but stay on the courts as Olivia will start us off with Johnnie Tennis.
The Johnnies also took McAllister on Sunday, and like the Bennies, they left St. Paul with a loss. SJU also found more success in doubles, winning 2 out of the 3 matches, but they only won 1 out of the 6 singles matches, 2 of which were decided by a super breaker. Sam Wolden was the lone Johnnie to win the singles match. At number 3 singles, Wolden won 7-5 in a tiebreaker and then secured the win 6-4 in the second set. Wolden is now 6-2 overall and 5-1 in the MIAC. The first year from St. Louis Park paired up with the senior Ian Aldhan for the first time this season when they posted a win 8-4 at number 2 doubles. The Johnnies are now 2-9 overall and 2-4 in the MIAC. SJU looks to bounce back tomorrow as they will head down to Winona to take on St. Mary's alongside the Bennies tennis team. Now, Chloe will tell you about Johnnie's baseball's sweep over Northwestern earlier this week.
SJU baseball kept the winning streak rolling on Monday at home, beating Northwestern 11-3 in Game 1 and then 4-3 in an exciting Game 2. In Game 1, the Johnnies' offense was cooking, out-hitting Northwestern 15-5, but it was Northwestern who jumped to an early 2-0 lead in the top of the first inning. But the Johnnies responded immediately, putting 4 on the board in the bottom of the first. The scores came from a fielder's choice from senior third baseman Joe Becker, a 2-run RBI single from senior DH Owen Best, and sac fly from junior first baseman Jackson Peter. The Eagles answered with a run in the top of the second to cut the Johnnies' lead to 1. But after that, SJU ran away with it, scoring 7 straight runs to secure the 11-3 win. Freshman Carter Thiessen earned the win to improve to 2-1 on the year. In Game 2, the Johnnies were on the board first after a double play ball from Becker brought in senior right fielder Rodney Erickson. But Northwestern answered back in the second, scoring 3 runs. The scoring didn't stop, though, as the Johnnies tied it up in the bottom of the third after senior second baseman Owen Dock scored off an RBI double from Becker. The game stayed locked at 3 runs each until the bottom of the 7th when junior catcher Blake Melgren stepped up to the plate. Melgren smashed the first pitch he saw out of the park to walk off for the Johnnies. It was his 3rd homer of the season and SJU's 3rd walk-off win this year. The Johnnies are 17-8 overall and 6-2 in the MIAC. They have another home doubleheader Saturday against St. Mary's at Becker Park. The first pitch for Game 1 is at 1 p.m. Next up, Olivia will update you on Johnnie track and field.
This week, SJU junior Jackson McDowell was named the MIAC Men's Outdoor Field Athlete of the Week on Tuesday, April 16th. McDowell won the high jump with a personal best of 2.05 meters last Saturday on the 13th at the Division II Mankato Open. SJU finished 3rd out of 13 teams in the meet. Some of the Johnnie track team headed to sunny California to compete in the Azusa Pacific Brian Clay Invitational. Senior Kevin Arthur led the Johnnies and finished 22 out of 85 sprinters in the 200-meter dash and 33rd out of 115 sprinters in the 100-meter event. Johnnie and Bennie Track and Field both gear up to face an invitational at 11 a.m. Saturday, April 20th in Clemens Stadium.
That will wrap up this week's Johnnie Bennie Sports Roundup. Good luck to all the Bennies and Johnnies competing this week.
Thanks as always for watching.
Now back to you, Ben and Daisha.
Thanks as always to Chloe and Olivia for delivering the latest updates on Johnnie Bennie sports and activities. And with that, we wrap up another week's edition of Johnnie Bennie Campus News.
We appreciate your viewership. Join us again next week for the latest in-campus updates, noteworthy news, and upcoming events.
Your ongoing support is crucial, So make sure to let your friends know where they can stay up to date on the latest Johnnie Bennie Campus news. And be sure to check us out on our Instagram at CSB SJU_JB Media. As always, I'm Ben Bugby.
And I'm Daisha Gray.
Have an enjoyable weekend, and we'll see you next week.